Hey guys, I hope you're all enjoying the Kvaris region. This video is going to cover all new skills for every class, so if there's any info that I may have missed, or if you have any insights, feel free to share them in the comments below. I was originally going to do each class in separate videos, but I figured it's better to do them all in one. But anyways, I did cover most of the new skills in my previous videos, but not with live previews. This time, I'll go over them with live previews, mostly pre-recorded, but yeah. So first we'll start with Hunter, which has 4 new skills, starting with Hunter's Physique Short Cycle, basically reducing its duration and its cooldown for more constant use. The cooldown originally was about 3 minutes, but the duration lasts around 30 seconds. With the Short Cycle passive, the duration lasts for 5 seconds, which I don't know why, but the cooldown is 30 seconds. Sword Art's Overcharge triggers when you hold any sword PAs for at least 3 seconds. There will be a visual effect signaling that it's ready, and you can do bonus potency damage with this as well. You can also combine this with Hunter Art's Avenger passive and the Sword Art's Charge Avenger passive to automatically trigger the PA and do even more damage. Partisan Attack Extra basically gives you a 4th attack string into your normal attacks. It's basically a big slash at the end. I'm not sure if this gives guard frames, but if someone can confirm that, please let me know in the comments. Wired Anchor Strikeback is another version of the Wired Anchor Avenger passive, but this triggers if you block an attack with a Wired Lance weapon action. Once you do that, your next Wired Lance PA will automatically trigger the Hunter Art's Avenger passive along with the PA. For fighters, Overload Short Cycle shortens the durations and cooldown, but you will take bigger damage alongside it. Originally, Overload lasts for 30 seconds and the cooldown is usually 3 minutes. With Short Cycle, the duration and cooldown is cut in half, but the difference is the damage taken rate with 600% from the original 150%, which is a lot. Saber Attack Extra gives double sabers to normal attack up to 4 times, another one with finishing slash at the end of the combo. Dagger hit count PP gain will recover your PP each time you hit enemies with the Twin Daggers PAs or Photon Blast up to 20 times for a decent amount. It's not a lot, but it can get the job done. Knuckle Art's combo bonus reduces each PA consumption rate if you use the directional input PAs as it states, unleashing the first half of the photon art, and if you do any PA stationary, it counts as the second half. Now for Ranger, Wide Range Blight Rounds is kinda cracked. It's an active skill that does the same job as the original Blight Rounds active, but shoots one massive blast in front of you. Regardless of how many enemies there are, it will hit all of them. But do note that the Blight Rounds and the Wide Range Blight Rounds active share the same bullet, so if you use one, it will count for the other active. Rifle Grenadier Quick Reload triggers if you use the rifle's weapon action to dodge attacks, reducing the cooldown of the weapon action grenades, allowing you to use grenades more often. Launcher Attack Short Charge reduces the normal charged attack potency, but charges faster. Spread Shot Auto Charge will now automatically charge on its own, so you don't always have to use the rifle anymore to attack like it did before. Gunner's Twin Machine Gun Alternate Arts PP Preservation reduces PP consumption when you rechain PAs together. Pretty self-explanatory. Chain Trigger Count Tane will trigger if you do not finish charging up your chain trigger. The next time you start charging your chain trigger, it will start from a slightly higher number than the previous chain number. Stylish Roll Counter Bullet triggers every time you dodge with a weapon action. If you successfully counter, you'll automatically fire a ricochet bullet to counter attack. Force's Photon Flare Short Cycle slightly reduces the effect duration and cooldown of a Photon Flare active. Not by a whole lot, but it's better than nothing. Broad Technique PP Well Up helps you recover PP naturally when using techniques, but your overall natural PP recovery is nerfed for a bit. For Techters, 1 Attack Extra increases the normal attack combo from 3 to 4, but the 4th normal attack has a guard frame for the Massive Slam. Wand Art's Skip Attack triggers if you use 2 same wand PAs back to back, and your normal attack afterwards skips to its 3rd normal attack step. Force and Techters both have the same Talis skills. Talis Bloom after PP gain triggers at the end of the Talis PA engraved with techniques. You'll recover PP from the number of times you use a technique while that original Talis PA is deployed. The Tricky Capacitor Gauge Amplifier helps you charge the active faster when you attack enemies' elemental weak point with techniques. It's so much faster than just casually attacking with Talises. For Force, Techter, and Bouncer, they all have access to the new Foie brand for the fire technique. Basically, it will show a triangle mark with fire, and you can charge another fire technique to make the seal explode, and restore PP. Braver also has some nice skills. First off, starting with the Brave Combat Cross Spirit. Basically, when you use the Brave Combat active, it will also trigger the Brave Spirit active, allowing you to deal more damage and increase PP recovery with normal attacks. For bows, they have Slow Landing Photon Bow, where you can charge your attacks whether it's a normal attack or a PA attack in the air, falling slowly. Kinda late, but it is what it is. Bow Alternate Arts PP Preservation will shorten the PP consumption when changing different PAs together. Pretty self-explanatory. Katana Guard Counter Plus triggers when you use the weapon action to counter, following up with a normal attack to perform an additional counter attack. This also will trigger when you counter with a Fearless Attitude passive as well. Katana PA Combo Finish triggers after the third combo PA, and normal attack after the third step to perform a finisher. This is very good since this gives you an entire window of iframes. You can also move a step in any direction when you perform the normal attack finisher, giving you a bit of movement. For Bouncer, Blade Arts Parry Counter Edge will trigger a counter when you use the Soaring Blade weapon action to block an attack while doing a Photon Array, spawning a blade from above falling down to enemies. Just one blade. Photon Blade Protect triggers when you use a weapon action to fire photon blades, giving you a shield to block more attacks, but this will not trigger the Blade Arts Parry counter, though. Jet Suit Jolt Short Cooldown shortens its cooldown for the active if you successfully counter with a weapon action. It does have a cooldown of 15 seconds though. Thrust Ref Skip Attack, for those who are not aware of what this is, it is basically after you cast any technique and delay your next attack, a purple shine will glow on your character, and when that happens, normal attack to close in on enemies. This new skill basically will let you skip the Jet Boot's normal attack combos into the fourth normal attack. So cast a technique, trigger the purple shine by waiting for the purple shine, and then normal attack, and normal attack again to do the fourth normal attack. But yeah, those are all the new skills that was implemented into the game from the Kvaris region release. I hope this helps you understand what the skills do with visuals, and if it did, I would appreciate a like and a sub to the channel for more PSO2 content. Share this with your friends if they have no idea what these skills do, and I hope you all have a good day, night, wherever you are, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.